Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Here we go, back at it for your Monday. KVJ After the Show podcast. Yeah! Gonna be a busy, fun week. Dang, got a lot of stuff going on here. Doing a lot of beer fest leading up to Saturday.
Yeah, did I hear this right? Are you going to be out Wednesday and Thursday?
Yes.
Doing beer stuff?
Yep.
Dude.
Oh, I know.
What the fuck,
I
man?
know, right?
You got to get it together. You got to watch the situations you're putting yourself into.
Oh, I tell you, yeah. I hear you. Yeah, they're wearing me down, man.
That is a rough schedule.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I get that you're drinking beer and that's all fun. You just wake up super early.
Yeah, no, it does. So I'm going to have to be on my schedule this week because Wednesday I'm at Brother Jimmy's, 6 o'clock, doing a Breckenridge Brewery tap takeover. Then Thursday, going to be at Copper Blues at Funky Buddha for a tap takeover.
Well, let me know if you need any extra help so I can, probably drop the ball.
Okay, yeah. Then Suits at Carolina Ale House on Friday, 6 to 8 on Congress Avenue in Boynton. Good little place there. And
yeah,
then,
that's a cool place.
Yeah, I like that place. Then Renegades on Saturday, Peace Train Party. Going to have Denny's beer there. So if you don't get to Beer Fest or if you just can't get enough of it from Beer Fest, we're going to have the Due South Peace Train there. So you can come and check that out. Yeah,
that's right by where we live at, so I could walk there.
Yeah, you could. Absolutely.
It'd take a while, and I'd be annoyed.
And it's right after Beer Fest.
That would be awful, actually.
Yeah.
I'll Uber.
I mean, maybe you go light at Beer Fest. Don't drink a lot. And then
okay.
Go light, only have a few beers at Beer Fest.
Just time alone, there's no way you can go light on Beer Fest. If you're just drinking.
It's tough. Yeah, it's pretty tough. And I just, man, when you get in that groove and the beers are cold and delicious, it's just hard to say no, my man.
I end up looking like I'm 75 years old by the end of that event because I'm just drinking. I'm so dehydrated. My eyes feel like they're sucking in my head.
Yeah, and if water's not readily available, I just forget it. I just keep grabbing beers, and it goes downhill pretty fast. And then 6th annual Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest is going to be on Saturday then. So we got all those activities going on this week. So lots of good stuff. Going to be a fun week, but yeah, it will be pretty crazy and busy. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we survive. World Cup fun facts here. Got a couple little fun facts from Denard. Said the first time France won the World Cup back in 1998 was the first time Croatia entered the World Cup and finished third that year. That was also the only time Jamaica ever went to the World Cup. They were beaten by Croatia 3-1. See how it all ties together.
Oh, look at that.
Well, there you go. Fun facts.
Yeah, I tried to get into soccer again over the weekend, and I don't think I like soccer. I didn't like it when I played it either, though.
Yeah, I mean, I actually liked it okay. There were some things that I kind of started to get a little bit of the groove with it. And part of the problem for me is I kind of do get into the World Cups, and then you really don't see soccer much for 4 years. And then by the time 4 years rolls around, I forget who's doing what. And I'm like, I can't remember some of the core fundamental rules I started to pick up the last time. It'll be interesting to see, if Miami gets a soccer team or when they get a soccer team, if that's something that, is on TV and we start watching and really takes off here. I'll see what happens. I don't know. The baseball didn't, but will soccer do better in baseball? Guess we'll have to find out. Interesting little email here from Biker Steve who said, hey, I was watching the people behaving badly on YouTube, which I learned about from your show. That's that's Stanley Roberts.
You can get lost in a wormhole of those videos, my friend.
It's just funny the stuff he goes out and tries to shame people for.
Yeah, and I love when people give it back to him because in some of these people's defense, imagine you're having a shitty day and all of a sudden you get pulled over. Yeah, you were speeding and then there's a camera in your face and you're being shamed.
Yeah.
You might get a little mad.
Yeah, well, and the last thing he was going after people for was pretty awesome. It was people who were illegally in the crosswalks.
Yeah, I mean, that shit, who cares?
So unbelievable, yeah.
It does make for a very entertaining video.
Oh, yeah, no, because this guy really thinks he is doing big help.
He's on to something.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, yeah, the what he's doing to kind of like help people.
Do you smell something weird? Like a weird chemical? I smell like a gas of some sort. And not your farts. It's like a pipe. You smell that?
It might be the
I could be paranoid.
The incense that Denny's had. I don't smell anything. A lot of.
All right, sorry. As you were.
Okay. Here's Stanley Roberts. Listen to his concern over people in the crosswalk in San Francisco.
Look at this. I stopped the video to show you something. Notice the pedestrian countdown meter is at 0, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the crosswalk.
I mean, what a
people behaving badly.
What a tattletale, man.
Stanley Roberts is on the case.
I mean, does he really think these people are behaving badly, or does he just know he's got a really good video series?
I really think that he thinks he is out there cleaning up the streets of San Francisco. I just love that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Stanley Roberts.
Did you see that one video? I forget what restaurant it was at. It was either like at an Applebee's or a Fridays or one of those. And the waitress was giving the food to the table, and she accidentally bumped her knee at one of the ladies.
Yeah.
But she did it twice.
Yeah.
And the entire table got up and beat the waitress's ass. They ended up stabbing her.
Yeah.
And then they walked out real casual, like,
right
out. Did they ever? You heard that story?
I did. Where did that happen? Do you remember?
Yeah, I thought it was. I want to say Texas, but it could have been Florida, possibly Omaha.
Okay.
One of those three.
Yeah, that narrows it down.
But yeah, they ended up grabbing a knife, stabbing the waitress. The waitress is just giving the food, accidentally bumps her leg on them, and they, beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, it happened like pretty quick, right?
Oh yeah, and it was pretty rough to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know if they caught the women that did it.
Yeah. A lot of interesting stories here, though. Waitress caught putting hot dog up her vagina before apparently serving it.
Again?
No, this is an older story.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh my goodness.
I mean, that, to me, if you do that...
Yeah.
It really, at least 20 years in prison. If you're shoving hot dog, if you're giving cooter dogs out.
Cooter dogs, that's the next level of uncool.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
There's no way she was hot, is it?
I didn't take the time to, but yeah, I'm not thinking it would be a good situation.
Not that matters.
Now, see, that's what we need Stanley Roberts on the case of.
Twat hot dogs? Yeah.
Twat dogs. Like Stanley Roberts, that's what you got to get on the case of. Twat dogs.
I would watch that video. You've always heard that rumor. My school had it too, of the girl who took the hot dog and then played with herself at the party. Mm-hmm. And the hot dog was frozen and it broke and it's up in her.
Yeah. Instead, Stanley Roberts is worried about pedestrian crossing signals.
No.
Look at this. I stopped the video to show you something. Notice the pedestrian countdown meter is at 0, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the crosswalk.
Wow. Stanley Roberts on the case.
I do love. I love his voice.
The story you were about to.
Yeah, he's got a great voice for it too. On top of it.
Well, that's what I kind of want to do, a Stanley Roberts type video for the Johnny Ferrari.
Yeah, that's kind of it. He deserves it. In fact, Biker Steve was saying here, after watching, I came across a segment called Handicap Fraud, which led me to this website. Here you can report idiots parking in a handicapped spot that do not have a placard or handicap plate in thought of one Johnny Ferrari.
That's who we need to shame. Get the videos on.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. Yeah, because people are doing that. That's the stuff that is really kind of like messed up.
Could I get in trouble for doing that? shaming him with the video. If let's say I stake him out, or we get word he's there, because it's literally right down the street from where I'm at. I could be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think so, because I think it's in public, right?
Yeah, well, that's just. But I just don't know the rules on uploading it, and then if he gets shame back thrown at him.
No, I think you can. I mean, Stanley Roberts went out and was shaming people that were illegally parking in handicapped spots.
Well, Stanley Roberts always says in his videos, he goes, because the people always say, I don't want to be filmed, I don't want to be filmed. And he goes,
You're in public.
I'm in the press. I have the right. So
I don't think it has to do with the press. I think it has to do with you're in public.
Well, when you see somebody, the news, how they will go up to someone's house and knock on the door, and they answer the door, and they still film them.
Right.
There is some kind of rule where the press is allowed to film that stuff.
Just the press?
Yeah, that's what Stanley Roberts claims.
But I mean, you could say, hey, I got my own YouTube channel. I'm considered part of the press.
I agree. I think there's a lot of weird shit going on the internet that the regular laws haven't caught up on.
Yeah. Here's what might happen, though. This is Stanley Roberts when he was trying to bust that one driver for the handicap placard. I love this one.
The video thing in my car, I could break it, right?
If you break it, if you touch
it goes in my car, I can break it.
Okay.
And so put it in my car if you want to.
It's not in your car, sir.
Exactly. I bet you won't go in my car.
I'm not going. Why would I do that?
I bet you won't go in my car, like I said. So since you're so tough and so smart, Stanley, like I said, put it in my car.
I mean, he's giving it back to Stanley Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
So Stanley Roberts is saying, as long as I'm outside of your car, I can have this camera on and, film you getting your ticket here.
No, it will get broke. Put it in my car. Can I get the ticket,
Thank you,
please?
Sir.
Like I said, put it in my car, Stanley Roberts. Thank you.
Okay.
Badass.
All right. You want to use your pen? Okay, sir. So by signing it, sir, not admission of guilt, and just promising you're going to take care of the citation. Okay?
He's still filming him.
Like I said, hold on, leave it there, leave it there. Court's going to send you everything in the mail, okay, sir? If you don't get nothing from the mail, it's their responsibility to take care of it. Court information is here, okay,
So this
sir?
is for Cron 4 News?
I'm sorry.
Stanley E. Roberts.
This is for people behaving badly on Channel 4.
What about people overeating on Channel 4? Badass. How about that?
Thank you, sir.
Build up your speed, answer, and safe. Drive safe, sir.
1-800 get them, chubby butt.
Have a good day.
You too, badass.
Thank you, sir.
People were defending Stanley Roberts. They're coming down on that guy.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, he's in the wrong, but it's just Stanley Roberts just sitting there recording this and taking it. This guy who, by the way, is in an Elmo T-shirt is just unloading on him.
What kind of car you drive?
Oh, by the way, the ticket is $500.
It don't matter. I can pay it. What you drive?
Oh,
What
yeah,
you
don't
drive?
worry about what I
What
drive.
you drive? I bet you don't drive nothing nice. I bet you that, and you already 50-something years old. I bet you don't drive nothing nice. I bet you
I don't have a
don't drive
$5
nothing nice.
ticket.
I bet you couldn't afford it if you got one, though,
Oh, I can
badass.
afford it.
All you can afford is food with your fat, lazy ass. That's why you out here videotaping. You ain't even on a real job.
Thank you,
Why
sir.
don't they have you down there filming what's going on in Oakland, all the riots and shit? They got your fat, lazy, non-relevant, non-factor ass out here filming highway patrol shit. That tells you how much you're worth.
Have a good day, sir.
Bye, fat nigga.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
I mean, that's his job.
Yeah, no, it's a great gig.
He just goes out there and just takes the abuse. Finds people doing.
If you got the balls to be able to handle those kind of confrontations, and some people are, that would be a fun gig.
Yeah, he's just standing there, yeah.
Well, you'll always get content. You'll never have to worry about content.
What? Yeah, there you go, Stanley Roberts. All right. Got so you can here you can report idiots parking in handicapped spots that don't have a placard or handicap plate. Thought of Johnny Ferrari, a handicap fraud. So maybe that's where you can go. They'll take it to the next level. Got this email from Luis, who said, I 100% disagree with your stance on the N-word. I believe that everybody should be allowed to say it as much as they want. Saying only people of color can use that word is the definition of discrimination. The way it is most commonly used today is as a synonym for bro or dude, not a racial slur. It is a lyric in a song. It is absurd to say that if you are white, you are not allowed to sing that lyric. If people believe a certain word is taboo, the only way to fix that in society is by breaking the taboo. It used to be contraceptives was a dirty word. Now it is taught in schools. That's why I say, to borrow the famous line from Justin Timberlake, I'm bringing N back. To say it's racist is just whack. You white boys don't know how to act. I'm bringing N back. Did he actually do that? There was a...
I don't know.
I don't know that at all. Seriously, though, people... shouldn't be losing their careers over one word that the black community says in every other sentence. That is the real racism. From Luis. Yeah, I just think, hey, look, for me, I know there's a lot of issues and there's a lot of history that comes with that word. And, right now, to me, is it worth taking on the fight? No. Do I want to say it? No. I don't even want to say it. I honestly can't even believe other people even just want to say it.
But they're talking about in a song, though. If it's a popular song and people are singing it constantly, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's just kind of where my question is, too. And, it's interesting to see, all the white people getting in trouble singing. Again, there's a lot of current songs that have the N-word in it, and they're singing it, and they're getting in trouble.
Well, and honestly, everyone always thinks that every black person has a problem with somebody singing that song, and not all black people do have a problem with that.
No, but for the most part, yeah, you're going to get called out on it.
Well, that's just, you're going to get called out for. Do you want to deal with that?
No.
I know I don't.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I know some people will disagree with it. But.
Someone put in the chat room, Kevin looks bored today.
That's just how I usually look.
I'm sorry if I'm boring you, Kevin. You want me to take off my shirt?
Yes, I'm so bored. I need some excitement around here.
Sometimes Mondays are tough anyway, just because I know for me, Monday is probably the roughest day Monday and Friday, but coming off the weekend.
Yeah, it's tough to get fired back up again. It legitimately is, just kind of like get back in that groove. Then by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're good. And then Friday, you're right, it's tough because you're exhausted.
Fridays are tough.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Monday and Friday are the two toughest.
I think, by the way, I don't think you look bored. I think you look fucking handsome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Greetings from Northern California, land of Stanley Roberts. Hey, I just finished listening to Friday's podcast where the guys were talking about being able to relocate to Northern California and Santa Cruz. I'm a former Floridian who's now a professor here in San Francisco. The tech influence has really turned it from less of a politically correct culture to one of a bro culture. Tech's growth has driven much of the diversity out of the area and left many homeless in the process. The Bay Area has experienced massive outward migration because of the cost of living, and they're replaced by more tech bros. The city is dirty from human waste and needles, so much so that the city has funded a 10-person drug needle pickup team whose job is solely to pick up used needles on the street. The weather is great out here, but it's definitely not the ideal place it used to be. Someone even took out a full-page ad in the San Francisco paper on Friday telling people to watch their backs. Whoa. Add San Francisco to the KVJ show map. Have a good one, Richard. Said, I've only been listening to the podcast at 1.5 speed before today, and I played Friday's show at normal speed on accident, and y'all sounded like your contestants in Denny's High or Not. It was the most bizarre thing hearing you slow down. And there is a link to the ad that they had. San Francisco woman about the homeless crisis. So there you go. Yeah, I've heard that the homeless situation is a challenge for San Francisco and a lot of cities too, with warmer climates, how to deal with stuff. And obviously we've discussed a lot about the problems that have happened around here. Got an email from Ryan about Netflix. Say, I just finished season 1 of a great show on Netflix called Frequency, and I found out season 2 was canceled. Can you recommend some new shows to watch? One of the titles Kevin recommended last year was Narcos, and that show quickly became one of my favorites. So I trust the advice from you guys. Thanks, Ryan from Lake Worth.
It depends on what you're looking for. I've recommended it before. Cobra Kai. I really think if you haven't seen that, check that out if you like that kind of old shit.
You got to subscribe to YouTube Red.
You
correct?
Do.
And how much?
It's $15, I think. $15 a month, maybe. I think you get commercial-free YouTube, though, always, if you get the YouTube Red. You'll never have commercials if you buy that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then you were into the Power. The first 3 seasons of Power I really liked.
Yeah, I am on, I think, season 3 right now of Power. And so, yeah, it's I like it. You know what's kind of interesting is when I watched, I think it was season 1, even into season 2, remember I was talking about there were just, like, every show just had that, like, long whatever sex scene just like out of nowhere. It seems like they really cut them down. I think maybe it's even into season 2. I think season 1 really had them. I think season 2 cut down, and season 3 they're a lot fewer and far between.
Remember when Thrones first was on the scene? There was a lot of fucking
they did that
fantasy
too.
fucking going on.
Yeah. So yeah, it's different stuff.
I mean,
yeah.
If Thrones would get real intense with their sex scenes.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, and I just wonder. I think that.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Some people are all into it.
Thrones, I think it works.
Yeah, it does. It's okay. I mean, I get it. They have. I mean, I think part of their stuff is they just they do stuff that's a little bit jarring. So I think that's
HBO. They always got to throw a little bit of TNA in there. They have since day one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. So I'm watching Power, and it's good. I'd say I like it. I don't know if I necessarily love it, but I do like it. It's good.
The love storylines is what brings it down, man. We want to see the action.
Yeah.
It's the love storylines.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you. I watched that one show. Was it called True? What was the name of that damn thing?
True Blood?
No.
True Grit?
Mm-mm. No, the one I was talking about like a week ago. What was it
called? Truth.
Was it Truth? Okay, yeah. Truth I thought was pretty good. I did enjoy that. So that was kind of it. A little bit in between on that.
Are we all set for tomorrow's trial with Virginia?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I know we uncovered a lot today to bring up, and I think it's just, kind of like how she responds to, what we came up with today is, that letter. Is it from 2013? What exactly happened? Were you not able to get your connecting flight?
You had confirmed on the text messaging that somebody said they worked for Southwest and they do not do those kind of paper. They don't do that kind of paperwork.
Somebody said that. I'm Denny's. I go and collect some of those texts that came in at the end. That's what they had said. So I don't know. Yeah, is that what does that mean?
Okay, well we're on it. I'm gonna talk. I have an interview with Leo, our boss.
Yeah, I just wonder how much Virginia will get wind of it. Oh, is Leo coming in on this? Or
well, he's going to be the one. So me and Denny's have a theory. Mm-hmm. If Virginia has vacation day till Tuesday already set in.
Right.
Well.
Yeah, but then, I mean, she had vacation set till Tuesday, and why would she tell us that she was only out on Friday?
Exactly.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think she took off today. I mean, she'll probably have to take today now as a vacation day, right?
Well, we're gonna see what she's been talking about.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I'll get you some answers.
Yeah, and maybe find out from Leo how many days has she taken a vacation.
No, that's gonna be one of the things the last I heard, she had taken all of her vacation days already. That isn't. How many has she taken? Has she taken that many?
I don't know. Well, she was out. She goes a week for Mardi Gras, right? Is that 5 days she takes there?
It's close to 5 days.
The pink eye, she had to take that. That was 3, right?
At least.
So that's 8. She just took 2. That's 10.
That's
at least there.
Fuck, that's a lot of vacation.
That's at least there that she's taken. And then she have nothing for Christmas. So what is she going to do? Is she going to work the week of Christmas?
That's a great question, Kevin.
Be the Virginia show?
We'll delve into that. I am going to call you as a character witness on the stand tomorrow. You're the judge, but you're also going to be on the stand. I know you don't see that often in trials.
The judge and?
Yes.
Seems like it might be a conflict of interest.
I'm going to cross-examination that ass.
Okay. All right. We did the Summer Movie Showdown that is going on here today. And it's super close. It's between Reservoir Dogs and The Usual Suspects. And it is 52 to 48% with The Usual Suspects in the lead.
I didn't really have a dog. I don't like when I don't care about the movies. I want to care about the movies.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have a few more. 52 to 48 right now with about 90 votes in. So which one's better? I guess I need to. That's one I need to watch. I've never seen Reservoir Dogs.
I've seen it once a long time ago, and I think I was drinking.
A little hammered.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I need to. That's one I need to check out here for the summertime. But yeah, I got some ideas. The whole summer movie challenge. Got to watch with Cannon. See what's going on with
You
that.
need to show Cannon the movie Splash from the 80s. Now, a 90s movies you need to show Cannon is Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That's one he needs to see. And then I would say from the 2000 era, show him like a Zoolander.
Okay.
Is that too racy for him?
I don't know. He's 10.
Is Wedding Crashers too much for him?
Probably that one's too much.
Yeah, it's about banging people.
Yeah,
and
that was
shit.
a little. I think that's rated R too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was a little much.
Not till he's 12.
Yeah, we're gonna hold out on that one. Yeah, I don't want to necessarily parade him in front of that and be like, "Hey, sit down, watch this."
Are we pre-gaming for Beer Fest?
Probably not. No, because probably get enough beer there.
I mean, I just thought, you know, like just have some laughs before.
Yeah, it's just like that's part of my issue, and I try to figure it out. Like I didn't pregame for Matthews on Saturday, and I wound up going there, and I knocked down a considerable amount of beer in 2 hours, and then went over to Due South for a while, and and I was pretty toasty by the time I got out of Due South.
I want you to come over and look at this new. My project I've been making dioramas.
It's a diorama.
They're like scenes from a movie, a little setting with my toys, and I want.
Okay,
I bought
quite a project.
I bought this whole case.
Yeah,
and each little thing, there's 3 different scenes in the case that you get.
Yeah,
and one of them's the 2 of them's a Star Wars one. And I kind of want to show it.
Oh,
off.
I do want to see it. Yeah,
it's very dorky.
Yeah, take some photos of that.
I will. It's not quite. It'll be done by the weekend. I'm waiting for my my vintage Jabba the Hutt to come in the mail.
Surprised you didn't wind up at Comic-Con this weekend.
I wanted to, but there was work stuff to do.
Oh, okay.
We were at Roger Dean Stadium doing the...
Yeah, I did that on Saturday, and then you had to make your soccer video.
Yeah, that took a long time.
Shocker soccer.
That was not an easy video to shoot, and it was tough to reel in for that one, man.
Mm-hmm. If you want to go see it, if you haven't checked it out yet, just go to our YouTube channel. It is up there. You can go see it right there. Make sure you subscribe while you're there. All right. Well, I'm bored. We're out of here.
We're back to normal tomorrow.
We think.
All the people complaining, it's not the same. We know.
Yes.
We know.
Yes, we'll get Virginia hopefully back in here tomorrow. She'll stay on trial. We'll find out exactly what happened with her note. Legit or not, will she confess even if it is a fake note from Southwest Airlines?
Well, my law firm will be making a public statement later on this afternoon via Facebook.
Oh, great.
Via
Okay.
Instagram, so please look out for that.
Wow. Okay, so exciting stuff back for Tuesday. You guys have a great Monday. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.